Hi friends, I've got a bit of a tool haul to share. My father-in-law is cleaning out his workshop after many years and offered us some tools that we could take home. First one is this one here. My wife chose this one, this little cute tack hammer. It says Hodaps on it, Madelia, Minnesota, steel head, and then a knurled aluminum handle. It's got a bit of a surprise in the end here because it's got a mini flathead in there. And then it's got another surprise. It's got a baby mini flathead. So I imagine this was a promotional item. All right, the next tool that we got from my father-in-law is this little hammer. It's kind of unusual shape, and it has a big boy handle that tapers into this small hammerhead. There's a bit of deformation on the head that can be filed down, and the same can be said for the claws. As far as the handle goes, it's loosened up from the head over time, and there's a couple of nails that indicate that fact. There's a hairline crack where the handle goes into the eye of the hammerhead. And I think it's time to replace the handle. So I ordered a new wedge that'll go back into the top here. I'll also do some work on the face of the head here and on the claw. And as far as the handle goes, my neighbor gave me this section of really hard wood. I'm not sure what it is. So I'm going to try and make my own handle for the very first time. So the first thing we'll do is see how this head cleans up. Let's get to it. Alright, I'm going to start out filing away. I use this big old 18-inch file from my father-in-law as well. It's not as sharp as it once was, so I'm going to transition to taking off some of the material with this 6-inch bench grinder. And then I'll transition to a newer Nicholson Mill Bastard file and some Japanese detail files. I'll even use an emery board to get a little bit more of a polish on the face of the hammerhead. I'm going to use some cleaning vinegar to soak overnight and get the rust off. After a night of soaking, I'll use a stainless steel brush to begin to scrape off that layer of rust. And surprisingly, it comes off pretty nicely. I'll put a coat of oil on the hammerhead to keep off the rust, and I have to say, I'm happy with the results. So after filing, scrubbing, and rust removal, here's my father-in-law's old hammer restored as well as I can do. The next step will be to do a new hammer handle out of some wood that my neighbor gave me. It's not something I've ever done before, so let me know if you'd like to see that in a part 2. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you on the next video.